Okay, so the line balancing in the production management past question. I don't know if you taught it, but since you were it's in the past question, let's solve it. Now the first thing says what? Look at all those that drawing in your number 6, right? A is like the second part of the first part they say draw the diagram, the precedence diagram, which means this is A, right? Look at it, I've started. Sorry. This is A. They say it has no predecessor, meaning nothing comes before it, nothing created it. Then they come to B again, predecessor is dash, meaning it has no. So put it down. Here it becomes B. Sorry. Here becomes B. Then they say what? A predeceased C, only A now, which means A created. The predecessor of C is, if you check predecessor, you understand what I mean? Predecessor means what formed it, what created it. So it means A created C. So if you check C, you see the predecessor side is what? A. Sorry about this. So let's what move it a little bit because we're checking other factors. That's why I'm moving it. So if you come like this, here's what C. So you say A and B. So if you check that D, you see A and B. A and B predecessors D. So which means we're going to use both of them to create it. Let's do it this way. Like this. Like this. And let's say D. Now this is what we're having. I'll show you the picture when we finish. Then C and D predecessors E. If you check it out the right, that D and C and D predecessors E. So let's create it. Let's have it. Right? Like this. Then they say what? E predecessors D predecessors F. D was predecessor F. That is, F was created by D, right? So create it. This form. You see, E created G. So G was created. You can see it's looking somehow already. G was created by what? E. So come to this place. E created G. Let's say to this side is enough. They say F created H. Take note of how the arrow is going. Okay, F and created what? H. Sorry, E, F, and G. That what they wrote. E, F, and G created H, which means F, E, E, and G, right? G, E, and F created this H. So if you look at this, this is your line balancing diagram. Sayonara. Now, there are many ways to get number of workstations. It gave according to different things. But this is kind of question. The formula I gave is summation T over C, which means, summation of the time. All these things are in time. All of those numbers they are giving you there in time. So if we add all of those numbers together, that's what summation means. You add all of them together. But first of all, you have to find the cycle time, which brings us to the big question, right? So cycle time is gotten by saying the number you were given times 60 minutes, because we're converting hours to minutes, divided by what? The total output. So the process we're given, they say 8 different production process, 8. So here becomes 8, that is the number we're given, production process, times 60 minutes, right? All of this divided by the total output in that question was 360. So if we do 8 times 60, we'll get 480. And if we do divided by 360, we should get 1.33 approximately. So your cycle time is 1.33. Your cycle, and that was your II question of it, right? So now, using that the same formula, remember now the numbers we're given are 90 plus 30 plus 70 plus 10 plus plus 30 plus 60 plus 50 plus 50. All of them are divided by that cycle time. We're answering the same number of 4 questions, right? Cycle time is 1.33. So if we add this, 90 plus 30 is 120, plus 70 is 190, plus 10 is 200, 230, 290, 390. So this becomes 390. And since we're talking about number of workstations, which is how many places, 1.33, we cannot actually get our answer in decimal where we're true. So if it's in decimal, we must approximate it. So 390 divided by 1.33 is simply equals to I think you got 293 point something, right? Point. Approximately, anyway, it should give you 293. So it should be 290 point. Sorry, no matter what, if it's 290, you get. That is it. That is 293 workstation. But that is just for one way. Another way is just to count it and say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. That is another way. If you are assigning the task, it's still another way. But in this case, these are what the workstations using the direct formula that what he gave to us. Oh, and as for that number, I just do the calculation. It was 293.23. So approximately it's 293.